Hi there. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. My name is Ninja Zwabber, and as the title of the video implies, I'm going to be talking about Unus Annus and a little bit of what they taught me. And I just want to thank Mark and Ethan as well for a great year, or making what has been a terrible year a good year. Um, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that. I'll be sketching and learning a little bit of drawing in the background. So I've got a drawing tablet and everything. I've had it for a year, but I've never really used it, but I want to because I want to get into a little bit more creative side of myself and learn some new things, I guess. So with the end of Unus Annus, what they taught me, I thought it was a good idea to start doing that. So yeah, without further ado, enjoy. First off, for people who don't know what Unus Annus is, it was basically a channel that was made just for the sake of deleting it after 1 year. 1 year meaning Unus Annus in Latin, translated, and showing us that the end is inevitable, because they put a timer of 365 days at the beginning and then they ended it, making a video a day every year. And yeah, basically making weird ass videos, but enjoyable, and just doing what they want. And that was it. They were doing what they wanted for a year and making videos that they wanted to do, without any consequences, I guess. And then just deleting everything to show you that nothing is permanent and you gotta go with the flow, basically. But yeah, that's basically what Unus Annus was. But I'll put some videos in the description from Ethan and Mark after ending the channel, or deleting the channel. They've put up videos the day after, or a few hours after the live stream that ended it. So yeah, check out those videos as well, because they are awesome. Mark being from Markiplier, Ethan from Grand Gameplays. And I kind of want to talk about what they taught me as well, what I learned from the channel, what I learned from Mark and Ethan. They basically made it so that, how do I say this? This is not my forte, to say the least, talking about stuff in this kind of way, because it's kind of difficult and it's a first time for me to just talk about a subject, knowing what I want to talk about but not knowing the words. I've written some down, but bear with me. So yeah, what they taught me, what I learned: time is always ticking and every second counts. So as the channel was something, time is always ticking, people begged for them to like reverse the time of the 365 days, to not delete the channel, because it was such a big influence on a lot of people, as it was for me. But the time was always ticking, and that means you can't stop time. And going into that, that time is always ticking and every second counts, you gotta do what you want to do with your life, because you only have such a short time on this earth. And with me drawing over here, I've put it out. I postponed so many things. I started out with postponing homework and stuff in school, which I guess no one really likes doing homework. At least most people don't. I always postpone stuff. I postpone doing chores. I postpone doing things I like, because I don't like starting things. I don't like learning new. I like learning new things, but having to start learning something new is so scary, because you know the beginning, if you don't know how to do things, with me drawing this terrible looking hourglass of Unus Annus as well. The beginning, if you're not used to it and you're not good at it at first, it's so scary to start and keep going at it. But if you want to do it, you gotta start doing it, because time is going and you can't reverse, you can't go back, you can't stop and do something and learn something and then start the timer again. So if you want to do something, you really need to do something. You need to try doing those things, and that's all you can really do at the beginning, is try. And when it comes to learning something new, the thing is, the beginning is gonna be difficult and you gotta keep going at it. I recently really started doing YouTube and uploading videos a little bit more, but I'm still getting my way into actually doing those videos. I love gaming, and I am doing more of a gaming channel on this channel for gaming videos, but I play piano videos. I play piano, so I do some videos on that as well, because I love music as well. I love learning the piano, but I also practice is something that is, for me, it's postponing, because it's, you have to get out of bed, you have to do things to accomplish them, and I really gotta practice more. But also with this video, the hourglass drawing, the sketching basically, it's something you have to do, and you have to push yourself to start doing it. So to the next points, really, to what you can while you still have time. It's the same, so most of these things are gonna overlap as well. But yeah, you gotta do what you can while you still can. So you could die tomorrow basically, and this is also the gist of the channel basically, is if you want to do something, you gotta make sure you not regret that you didn't do something, because what elderly people say all the time is that they regret doing nothing or not doing something, instead of regret the things that they have done. Like, there obviously people make mistakes and people make wrong decisions in life, but for them to be wrong decisions, you have to do them, and you have to find that out. You have to make that leap of faith, I guess, and just go for it. And as Mark and Ethan showed as well, it's hard work pays off. They worked their butts off for a year long. They had their own channels where they uploaded videos, and Unus Annus, where they did multiple videos in a day. And you could say that because of that, they had time off to do their own channels or whatever, but still, that is a load of work that goes into making videos. And I know this, and I just started out, and it's terrible, because obviously editing takes such a long time, especially if you want to get something great, and preparing for the videos and everything. So yeah, and so I really think that hard work pays off. That hard work does pay off, because also with like learning a new skill or learning to do editing or something, you gotta keep going, and that is hard work. But you have to keep going, because otherwise, like, some people might be a little bit more talented in some aspects and learn things faster, but if you want to do something, you gotta sit down or stand up, depending on what it is, and put your mind to it, because there's so much everyone can do if they just put their mind to it. and actually work for it. And I know there's a lot of hard times, especially now in 2020 with everything going on. There's a lot of depression and now seasonal depression and everything going on. For me, it's pretty much the same, having not been employed for pretty much a year, with like a few months of work in between. But yeah, having to go and wanting to learn something, sometimes it's just hard to get out of bed and you have to force yourself. But yeah. And another point that I learned from Unus Annus is that well, not really just Unus Annus, also from this year, is you really have to give yourself time. So by saying give yourself time, you gotta make time to relax, you gotta make time for your friends, for yourself, most importantly. But you gotta keep those connections, and I think it's very important to relax, especially like Ethan and Mark. They're gonna have a little break after Unus Annus, because obviously they worked their butts off for a year. And just remembering now, I want to thank Amy as well, since Amy was a huge influence and brain and heart and soul for the channel. So it's not just Mark and Ethan. I want to thank everyone who worked on Unus Annus. So I don't want to forget that there were more people than just Mark and Ethan on the channel. And for, you know, like taking time, you gotta take time but not relax too much, I guess, for saying don't like postpone things. That's what I mean by that. But also you have to live life as you want it. You gotta do what you want to do. That's one thing that is important about this channel as well, and taught me, is you gotta live life how you want to, because there's only so much time. As I mentioned before, you should not regret the time you've been on this earth for. So I just want to thank Mark, Ethan, Amy, Lixian, all the editors, everyone, Evan, Chica, Spencer, for a great year. And I just want to, yeah, thank you. And I think that was it. A very weird video, but I hope you enjoyed. Please consider checking out my channel and subscribing, and maybe dropping a like if you did, and dislike if you didn't, and maybe leaving a comment what Unus Annus meant to you if you watched it, or if you liked the lessons they taught me, at least. But yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Hey there. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. La 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 la. Whew.